Karma, considering he's been MVP at the past 2 events, he didn't actually have the best game there, but they still managed to win so convincingly.
Yeah, they're feeding the family right now, most definitely here, man. Everybody's pulling their weight for the Fariko squad, and that's what allowed them to pull up a big win there.
Yep, and that was a very big win, 244 to 138. They now have control in this series as well. They have that 1 map lead. It's going to be 4-3. And let's not forget, Envy, they had the lead coming into this grand final.
All right, well, let's set it down to Justine. She is with an awesome dude, Mark Lamia. How you guys doing down there?
We are here, Fwiz. Thank you so much. All right, Mark, I believe you have a big announcement for us.
Yeah, listen, I just want to tell everyone how amazing this is here for us all to be here. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the Call of Duty Championships. And let's give it up for these players and these teams. Amazing stuff, amazing competitors. Listen, the teams who made it to the championship, they qualified through in-game league play as well as a number of qualifying tournaments throughout the world. And what we're seeing here today on display is truly the best of the best. And it's a day that's been several years in the making for us at Treyarch, because we were inspired by the world of esports, and we wanted to bring the thrill of Call of Duty competition to an entirely new level with Black Ops 2. So we built a multiplayer game that's prime for competitive play, right? Including a number of truly unique features just for esports, right? Making sure that it was just as fun to watch as it is to play, just like you're doing here today. From podcasting in the game to the in-game league play to being able to live stream from your console, we built a game that could come here and show up for the world's best Call of Duty teams. And it's the same game and the same features that every player in the world gets when they're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So listen, I want to congratulate everyone who's competed on the road to the championship, and best of luck to Fariko Impact and Envyus here. So I want to thank these guys. Now, listen, the only reason that some of us from the team are here, the only reason is because we have some, let's call them replacers back at the studio who are helping us on our next DLC Uprising. And let me tell you what, on April 16th, you're gonna need some replacing too. So check this out, guys. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. We'll see you later.
Encore and Vertigo maps look sick.
They do.
I am excited.
Studio as well.
Yeah,
Studio
man.
looks so
Uprising
good.
DLC, baby. That thing looks so good in the replacer. I mean, we were up here laughing the whole time. Dude. That's such a funny video. What a great matchup we just saw there. So if you're just tuning in, Fariko Impact versus Envyus. The series started out 3-2 in favor of Envyus, but a turn of events as Fariko has won 2 straight games.
Yep, they've got the momentum back in this series. They managed to beat Envy, who have never lost at CTF here at the Call of Duty World Championships. They managed to beat them, and now they are looking very strong.
And going into a Search and Destroy game on Express nonetheless, but Puckett, Justine, I believe you two are down on the floor. What's going on down there?
We are. So Fariko is now up 4-3. Now, Puckett, have you been watching every match? What are you feeling?
Oh man, that CTF game on Raid is really where I knew Fariko was going to start going off. Parasite at one point in that game was challenging at the Envy base. He engaged a player, ducked behind a wall, got his health back, and right before his health was fully back, he sprayed 2 more bullets. His teammates got the kill, ran that first flag in, and that was the momentum they needed. They've carried it over. They won the overtime. Then you just saw what they can do on Hijack. They all were going nuts down in the bottom hard point. The shotguns were out, the SMGs were on point, and Fariko Impact is just rolling right now. Envy, though, they got another CTF game coming up next, and it could be anyone's game.
Now, do you have any predictions? Because, I mean, this could really go either way.
Yeah, I got Envy taking this next standoff. I feel like they're angry. I just peeked into the booth. I saw Rambo going over the strategy. These guys are on point for standoff. You're going to watch Rambo. He's going to be that sneaky player. He's always going to get behind the Fariko team. But if Fariko can stop him from doing that, they will take standoff CTF and be up 5-3 in the series.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome, and we'll send it back up to the booth to the guys.
All right, Puckett, Justine, thank you. If you're just now tuning into the broadcast, you might have missed game number 6, and it was certainly one you didn't want to miss. So let's just check out the highlights from Capture the Flag on Raid.
now Fariko going to go for a last-minute pull. Can Miracles pick up that kill? Yes, he can. He has one more in front of him. But Parasite, meanwhile, is going to make his way down this left-hand side. And as you can see on that radar, 2 Envy players now in a position to go clutch. One is ProoFy, and he has the support of a teammate.
This is it. I think he's going to be able to pull this one. He's got to jump. He's going to do a dive. And it caps it. Fariko captures the flag here. Huge play by them. But guys, it's not over yet. It is not over yet. What a crazy overtime capture the flag that was. It was like 4 minutes and 24 seconds left on the clock in overtime. They had to try to come back and get that. Envy was not able to do that. It was close. Remember, you saw Karma's lightning strike come down. KiLLa tried to get in there. He was able to stop that flag carrier. Ultimately, that's how Fariko was able to win, stopping Envy from beating that time. Again, if you missed game number 6, you might have probably missed game number 7. So check out the most recent matchup. It was Hardpoint on Hijacked. This is the most difficult hard point to get in because there is only 2 entry points and you can lock them down with the shotgun, which is why Fariko abandoned the hard point to get down here.
This is why Parasite is one of the best hardpoint players in the game. That knowledge to just back off, to set up on this next hardpoint is going to give them 2 score streaks for Parasite. Is he going to get a 3rd kill? Yes, he's going to get the 4th as well. Huge play from Parasite with the shotgun. This is what we said before the map started. He's going to continue this rampage as well. One more. One streak, and he's on a 9th streak.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Benson, so the question is this. You know, you're Envy here. You came in, very high vibes. You were up 3-2 in the series. You seem to have been the kryptonite for Fariko Impact yesterday. You wake up today, things seem to be a little different for this Envy squad. What do you do for Envyus? How do you get back in this game?
They have to draw on the confidence and know that they've already beaten them once. They have beaten Fariko Impact. They're the only team in the world that can actually say that.
Yes.
So they may be down now, but they can come back into it. I mean, you look at the quality of players they have.
Right.
So amazing. They can easily come back into this.
Certainly.
It's going to be Search and Destroy next. Now, Search and Destroy is known as the game changer. You know, Envy, this could be their time to come back into the series.
Yeah, and Fariko, they've only have like a 33% win rate here at the championship for Search and Destroy.
Not good.
They're not like, you know, they're not the best team, the best Search and Destroy team here, right?
It's that weak game time.
Yeah, and Envy is definitely proven that they are better at S&T. I will say, though, yesterday, that Game 5 Envy versus Fariko Impact game that happened yesterday, it went down into overtime, and it was back and forth here. So I expect a very intense Search and Destroy matchup.
Yep, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, if it goes all the way to last round, I can honestly, I can see that happening. These 2 teams are so hard to separate right now.
Yeah. Yeah, because look, if that Search and Destroy gets away from them, you know, CTF, maybe Envy can pick up, but then you've got Hardpoint on Raid. And Fariko is a scary team on Hardpoint. You saw it on Hijack. It doesn't get any better for Envyus when they play Hardpoint Raid, that Fariko squad. Justine, you're down there. What's going on here on the floor?
We are down here on the floor, and they're setting up for the next game, and I'm pretty excited. Now, we were both sitting there watching that last match, and it was pretty intense, especially such close quarters, and they had those shotguns out.
I think it's the first time in 3 days I saw everybody put their phones down to watch what was going on.
Taking a timeout for tweeting, which is always important.
It was amazing, and but let's talk about that replacers thing, right?
It was great.
That was a great spot. And if you're watching on Xbox Live, don't forget to tune in. Mob of the Dead, a behind-the-scenes video only on the console right after the competition. AC, what do you think? What are things doing? Where are we going?
You know, I keep betting against Impact, and I keep feeling stupid.
Right.
You know, it's incredible. Do you know what? One thing I've loved seeing this weekend is watching Parasite play. I've never seen him play in real life.
Right.
Just on YouTube and watching streams and stuff, and it's just been amazing watching him. And that run with his shotgun in the engine room is just ridiculous. Amazing.
And he seems so calm and collect, and he just gets stuff done.
I mean, he just kill after kill after kill. It was unbelievable. So I think it's only going to get better.
All right, well, let's see if their confidence can hold up, and let's go back up.